So quick question, what happens when someone tries to reach out to your business at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night or Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning when they're finally getting around to that project that they've been putting off? Well, if your honest answer is, oh, nothing happens until Monday, you need to watch this video. Here's the thing most contractors don't think about. Homeowners don't search for contractors during business hours, and they search at night, after work or on the weekends, whenever they finally have 5 minutes to deal with the thing that they've been bothering them. Which means a huge chunk of your inbound calls and messages are landing after hours when nobody's there to answer. And what happens to those? Usually nothing. They sit there until Monday morning, or worse, the homeowner doesn't even leave a message and they just move on to the next name on the list. Because at 8 p.m. on a Saturday, waiting until Monday isn't really an option when they're comparison shopping the 5 contractors at once. Think about your own week. When do you actually sit down and deal with things that you've been putting off? Probably not during your own work hours. You're at your job, obviously. It's evenings and weekends. Homeowners are the same. They're dealing with their own jobs during the day, and the moment they finally have time to think about their roof or their kitchen or their busted water heater, it's after hours. And that's not a small sliver of your leads. For a lot of contractors, it's close to half. If your business effectively shuts off the moment you clock out, you're invisible during exactly the window when most people are actually looking. Most contractors don't ignore this on purpose, it's just not on the radar. You're not going to sit by your phone at 9 p.m, that's not reasonable, and nobody's asking you to. So the calls that come in after hours either go to the voicemail that nobody checks until Monday, or the text that just sits there unanswered. By the time you follow up, 2-3 days have passed and the homeowner already booked someone else. You didn't lose the job because you're unavailable at night. You lost it because nothing happened in the gap between them reaching out and you actually singing it. The fix isn't answer your phones at all hours. That's not sustainable and nobody expects that from a small business. The fix is an automated after hours response. The moment someone calls or texts outside business hours, they immediately get a message back. Something like, oh, thanks for reaching out. We're closed right now, but we'll get back to you first thing tomorrow. In the meantime, here's a bit about how we work. It's very simple, immediate, and it keeps the conversation alive instead of leaving a total silence. That single response is often the difference between a homeowner waiting for you versus giving up and calling the next name on the list. You're not working after hours. You're not going completely dark. This is the same principle behind everything else. Speed matters and silence loses jobs. During business hours, it's about answering fast. After hours, it's about not disappearing completely. Same problem, it's just a different time window. This is exactly the kind of automation that I build into the system for contractors, so leads get a response anytime they reach out, day or night, without you having to be glued to your phone all day. If you want to see what that looks like for your business, check out my website down below, links in the description. And if you guys have any questions, please leave down a comment down below or reach out to me, and I'll see you guys on the other side.